Hi, I'm Sophie, and welcome to my world. You know I get a lot of requests, and recently I've received a lot of requests for hair scrunchies, no-sew hair scrunchies. And so I've come up with a little hair adornment that I call a tutu hair tie. It's built on an elastic, and it just uses ribbon to make a tutu that you can put in your hair. So I call this a tutu hair tie. And part of the reason that I call it a tutu hair tie is because not only is it a great adornment for your hair, but you can also use it for your Barbie dolls to make a tutu. And if you want to use fleece, you can turn it into a great bracelet as well. So I'm going to show you basically 3 crafts in one right now. For this project, I'm actually going to show you a couple different ways to do this. We've got the ribbon version, which is this great sort of tutu. And then there's also this one, which is made out of fleece. And this makes like a great bracelet. This would also be great, of course, as a ponytail holder. But it makes a great bracelet if you trim it really, really close like this. And so I'm going to show you both ways to do this. So you're either going to need ribbon. And what I've got here is just 2 spools of ribbon in 2 different colors. This is a sort of silky ribbon, kind of like a nylon-y kind of see-through ribbon, like a sheer ribbon. You can use that, or you could use basically any kind of ribbon, a satin ribbon, whatever you want. And then this is fleece. And this fleece, what I've done is I've actually just cut it into strips. These are 6-inch by 1-inch strips. You can see 1-inch by 6-inch strips. And I need 18 total. So I've got 2 colors here, so I've got 9 and 9. And that's to make the bracelet or the hair tie, if you like. I'm going to need some hair elastics. That's going to be very important. I'm going to need scissors. A pen is helpful. A Sharpie pen doesn't necessarily need to be Sharpie, but a pen is helpful. Of course, a ruler. And then this is cardboard, and this cardboard, you're going to see how I'm going to use this. This is going to be very helpful in measuring my ribbon. It's not necessary, you don't have to have it, but if you have a piece of cardboard, and this is just the back of a cereal box, as you can see, that's great to have. And then this again is an item that you don't necessarily need to have, but if you have it, it's great. This is just a water bottle, and I'm going to be using this to hold my hair tie while I tie. But some people don't necessarily want to use that. That's fine too. So you don't have to have the water bottle. Okay, let's put all this stuff off to the side. And let's start with the ribbon hair tie. So the ribbon hair tie, why I have this piece of cardboard here, is because to make this ribbon hair tie right here, this tutu hair tie, I am going to need 39-inch pieces. To make this easier on myself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a template. And to make my template, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure down 4.5 inches. So this is 4.5 inches. Now, I'm just going to cut myself a little square or rectangle out of cardboard. The reason I'm going to do this is going to be a nice, easy template for me to cut my ribbon, because I know that I need 39-inch pieces. If I take my edge and I put it right there and I wrap it around, that is 9 inches. That's 1 piece of ribbon. So now I am going to wrap this 30 times. That'll give me the 30 pieces that I need. However, I want to mix my colors. I want to have 2 colors. So I'm going to do 15 of each color. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Just remember, you want to make sure that the edge that you're holding is where you cut. So I'm just going to cut right there, and I'm going to slip my finger here and cut right there. And now I have 15 pieces of 9-inch ribbon. I'm going to do that with my pink. Again, just so you can see, I'm going to take my finger, hold it against the top of my template, which is 4.5 inches. That's 1. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And again, that's going to be my top edge. So I'm going to snip right there. And just make sure you don't snip your fingers when you're coming through there. There we go. Now I've got all the pieces of ribbon that I need. Now, to make my hair tie, all I'm going to do is take a elastic and take my ribbon and feed it through the elastic. So I feed my ribbon through the elastic and I make sure that it's half on either side, and then I just do a single knot, just like that. And then I just kind of pull it to the outside. Now, this is where you can use your water bottle if you want to, just to help it hold its shape. Put it at the end there. Now, I'm going to be doing alternating colors. So I'm going to slip this under here. And again, halfway, and tie. And then I just slide it along. Take my pink, put it on, halfway, slide it along, and tie it. And I'm just going to keep doing this all the way around the elastic. And you can see it's starting to take on that tutu shape. Pink. Now some people don't like using the bottle as their form. They just find it too hard to slip it underneath there. So if you don't, just take it off and you can do it this way. The only thing about doing it this way is sometimes it's harder to find dead center as you're tying it off. But, you know, again, that's not the end of the world too, because sometimes when you're all done, you want to come back and just trim it and make it shorter anyway. So if that's the case, it doesn't really matter if they're exactly halfway. So you can do it either way. I tend to find that the bottle, even though it's slower, is actually easier for me to keep track of. Now you can see it's starting to form the tutu hair tie. And you just keep going. Now, I'm going to take a break from this for just a second to show you how to do the fleece. So it's the same thing. Take your fleece, slide it on halfway, and just tie it. Now the thing about the fleece is that it goes a little bit quicker because it's fatter. But aren't these colors fun? What I like about the bracelet, to tell you the truth, what's kind of neat about the bracelet is that it's soft. It's because this fleece is so soft. And I think, you know, for a hair tie, it might be a little bit thick. I mean, if you had a really thick head of hair, it'd be cute with a big ponytail. But like for me, I mean, I have such short hair and such fine hair that it would probably look a little silly in my hair. But now you can see, you just keep kind of going here, adding the pieces one at a time. And when you're all done, you'll end up, it'll look sort of like this. Now, to make it into a bracelet, what you want to do is trim. And it's kind of like giving it a haircut. So this is where you would put it on the bottle, and then you would just come around with your scissors and give it a close haircut. So I'm just trimming close to that knot to give myself a nice tight bracelet. And you want to kind of do this at an angle so that, you know how you cut ribbon on an angle? You want to do that same thing here. So I'm just kind of coming at this with at an angle. Just getting all the little pieces here. Coming at it with an angle. Coming at it with an angle. All the way around. So I get to the very end. There we go. And then I slip it off. And if there's any others that are sticking out too far, I can just give them a last little minute trim here. It's pretty good. There we go. And I got myself a bracelet. So I can wear that one or that one. 2 bracelets. Now back to my tutu hair tie over here. As you can see, you keep going and you keep going until it ends up like that. And if you want to turn it into a Barbie doll tutu, all you want to do is double up your number of ribbons. So instead of doing 30 ribbons, you would do 60. And that just makes it bushier and fuller. And I mean, if you want to have a bigger, fuller hair tie, you could do the same thing. But, you know, if you think about your ponytail going through here, right, and then you flip it and twist it, it's already going to end up being doubled. And there you have it. A hair tie that can be a bracelet, a hair tie, or a tutu. I hope you have fun with your tutu hair tie. Send me some photos if you make your own. For more great ideas to put in your hair or things to wear, come and check us out at Sophie-World.com.